the hours following the 2023 MTV Video Music Awards, the audience cam footage of Selena Gomez's reaction to Chris Brown being announced as a nominee for Best R&B Video got a lot of attention. Before it reached viral status, Selena showed that she was off to the VMA after-parties. As she after-partied, the clip racked up over 11 million views on Pop Bass's Twitter alone. About 3 hours after she Instagrammed her after-party look, and I'm guessing she got home and saw that she was trending and why, Selena wrote this message on her Instagram story. "I will never be a meme again. I'd rather sit still than be dragged for being myself. Much love." Almost at the same time, he posted a few minutes before Selena. Chris Brown wrote a similar sentiment actually to sitting still, posting on his Instagram story, "Let me mind my business," and immediately followed that by sharing the clip that his mom had posted earlier in the day from the R&B Money podcast.
To keep going, no matter what you go through, the passion I got to get to Chris Brown. Listen here, man.
Ain't nobody gonna argue.
Hey, man, I'm going to tell you something, man.
Nobody's gonna argue.
Along with dictation text, Chris added his own text, passion and consistency, with an emoji of himself too. That's pretty cool. For his minute 45 post of Jasper Big Love Cameron praising his work ethic as he chatted with Tank and Jay Valentine.
You're going to go through our things. We're going to go through issues. We're going to make mistakes. But for him to fight back from where he had to fail from and how they tried, and he had to go back to doing those mixtapes and he had to grind his way back up and figure it all out to get back, I think it made him a better artist.
Now, I'm being a bit of a smart aleck with this, and I'm not insulting Chris at all. I'm just pointing out that he's technically not minding his own business. He's sticking to the positive business around him and ignoring the negative, which I think is a very smart move and shows the growth that he has had. Because, yeah, let's say 10 years ago, Chris probably wouldn't have stuck to the positive business around him and some kind of response to Selena. And I just used it in the last segment, but I might as well put it in here as well because it's just so odd. But yeah, the wrinkle in all this is that in 2015, which would roughly be after most of Chris's failings. And those failings include the assault on Rihanna. I know there will be some people that are annoyed that I verbalize that, but I think to not mention it and just say failings or mistakes minimizes that assault. I don't want to do that. So yeah, I think it's okay to still mention the Rihanna assault because we can forgive and move on, but we don't have to erase. So yeah, that's why I verbalized that, because I want to minimize that assault. Anyways, in 2015, roughly after all of Chris's failings and before the comeback that the guys are praising him for, Selena was a big fan of Chris's.
I am such a huge fan of his. Honestly, I love his music. I think he's so incredible.
So yeah, 8 years ago on Capital FM, Selena didn't need Chris to have a comeback. She was a big fan. Something in the last 8 years soured her opinion, I guess. And she's not going to apologize for showing that tonight. So yeah, there's a lot to talk about here. What are your thoughts?